Arbor's mission, I feel deeply connected to it. Just knowing that we are providing homes for people that otherwise may not be able to afford one. And I know that I've had seasons of my life where I was in that position. We were in a position where we were running out of space and thought, how are we going to afford a larger home?
So I had worked at Arbor for about, 3 or 4 years when I decided to build my house. First, I knew about the employee program from the early days, but really understanding that I could afford to do that was something that took some time for me to go through and grow through.
Just owning a home is a whole different vibe than renting an apartment. Honestly, having a home, they always tell you having a home is different, and all that equity, goes to something rather than paying rent. It goes nowhere. My image of owning a home was I needed so much money down, and the mortgage payments weren't even close to what our rent was. And then when we did the numbers and we actually spoke with people at Arbor, it wasn't the case. It was completely reasonable to where we could actually do it.
We went out to meet with the sales manager. I informed her that this was my first time. Treat me like a regular customer because I do not know what I need. And that's exactly what happened.
We actually got to decide what did we want to prioritize in our house and how can Arbor make that happen without us going above our budget. So that was nice. It was kind of like picking and choosing.
When we built the first house, we were so scared because we're like, oh my gosh, how can we even afford this house? But we got into our neighborhood at a fantastic time and during a time in the market where home values were just constantly increasing. And so when we went to go sell that house 5 years later, the amount of equity that we had in that house was amazing, that it gave us the ability to build our dream home with Silverthorne again.
Come in with an open mind. Know what you want, but be open to the suggestions of your sales team, as well as hearing out the construction team and the details that they provide. And so just enjoy every moment of it, because once it's done, you're gonna fill that home with your family and you'll start to build your memories.
To be able to have a place that you thoroughly get to enjoy coming home to is something that I truly treasure, just because I want to see our kids grow up in this house, and I want to see their friends come over, and I want to see be able to have family gatherings in this house.
And being able to raise our 2 sons in a house, in a place that they call their own is just amazing. They have their own bedrooms, and every day when they come home from school, they're just happy to be home.
There's multiple pieces that have to come together, I guess, to kind of make a house a home. So after you've been at work all day or after you've been at school all day, this is where you want to be. You want to come around together. You want to come around the kitchen table together and eat. You want to come around like this sofa and watch TV together. Just those little moments kind of separate it from just a place to sleep and live, and it transforms it into your actual home.
When you get your own home, you're like, this is a product of me. So when people drive by, you want to make sure that your edging is done, you have your wreath or whatever you need on your door to make sure you know that, hey, this is my house.
So it's really been a cool experience to work with the people who are helping to build our homes, and then encouraging our friends and coworkers that work with us every day and inspiring them that, hey, this is something you can do too. And so being able to, help people that you care about build homes for their family really speaks to all of our hearts.
Arbor is a great builder, whether you're an employee or not. And if they say they'll get something done, they'll get something done, and that's their word. And our founder believes that wholeheartedly.
We love our home. We love having people come to our home, and we know that it is a safe haven for us and for others, and we want them to have the same thing. And I think that Arbor and Silverthorne provide that great value home for people to be able to afford while also enjoying the other aspects of life.